Anyway, like me. Okay, here comes mom. I caught this.
So these guys have a weird relationship, right?
Who does? This
This
couple?
dude and his wife.
Okay.
They're kind of separated right now.
First things first, his wife is way too young.
Yeah, she looks like a baby.
That's first things first.
She looks kind of like a baby.
Yeah, I'd say these guys aren't that devout at fucking all.
It's all been. This supposed to be like a naughty nurse or something. Yes, it's supposed to be naughty, but like it's like if I let go of this, like this whole thing's gonna come down. You have always told me that your fantasy was for me to dress up as a doctor, so I see what you're going for. After talking to Jesse and Denise,
She like's really holding out for him to be a doctor. I'm just giving you all the background information.
Like often, yeah.
Yeah. She like really wants to leave him, but like she thinks he's gonna be a doctor. So
Was he in medical school, or is just generally hoping he'll be a doctor?
Well, no, he's not even in medical school.
That's
yet.
so funny, holding on for like 8 years of schooling to start.
Yeah, she's a dumb bitch.
I don't know where my friend.
Oh, she thinks that she's related to Ben Affleck because
Her name is that.
because because his name is Affleck. When she married him, she thought that, but then her family, because her family keeps saying it, just jokingly, but she took it literally,
real, yeah.
and now she's going around telling everybody that.
Friendship stands with them, and if I can trust them, oh my gosh, it's stupid. But I'm definitely not gonna let that stop me from going to the Halloween party. Hopefully, we can just have a good time. Do you have any others? This is your Halloween party, so I'm just gonna be there just a week for the J-Lo and Ben Affleck. He is your second cousin, so like, Anna knows. Yes. Okay, that's what you want to keep jumping. I mean, that's what your family told me. That is not true. Yes, it is true. Okay. I think the whole Ben Affleck thing is hilarious. I feel like if anyone was related to Ben Affleck, that's something they imagine. With Zach, he's just trying to squash it. Yeah. Even though his family did tell me that. What do you mean you're not related? Why are you saying like this is a face-off? Because it is a face-off. Don't ever make me feel stupid. I'm not going to get into this if that's where you were. Wait a second. You're not going to make me feel stupid when that's all I've been told.
I understand. She's like the weirdest kind of clout climber. Like,
Yeah.
this is like, it's gold digger for like just being related to maybe a famous guy, and the fact that it kind of breaks her reality if he's not.
Yeah, what do you think about her just in general, right?
I think if I was him, I'd be like, this chick does not love me. Because you could see like half joking, you can feel it, of him being like, nah, again, you saw the second she brought up Ben Affleck, you saw his face go, I could tell there's a history behind.
This is like a thing they argue about all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
I've had things like this.
Yeah, and it's just in front of the camera right now.
Yeah.
We're not. Really.
I saw, it's such a silly joke, and he knows if he snaps, he's going to look like a psycho, but he's like, she's bringing up the Ben Affleck fucking thing again. I've had similar things like this where I could tell that, why does it matter if he's related to Ben Affleck or not?
She just, she doesn't want to be, told that she's dumb or something. That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying.
What does dumb have to do with anything?
Because she thinks that their family's lying to them as, some sort of prank.
Okay. I misread this. I'm sorry.
But why, even if that was the case, why would you be so angry?
It's annoying to be trolled. People don't like being trolled.
That's why I say this should be a podcast and we just watch a video.
Vaguely throughout the...
Yeah. If we have nothing to talk about anymore, we just go...
From your family. I had told you for months. Do you truly know if that's true or not? No, and I never found either, babe. I told it, but have you heard that? Why are you saying this is a face-off? Because it is a face-off. You would ever make me...
Walks all over his ass.
Look how mad she is. He's so nervous around her.
She's mad subconsciously because he's such a bitch. She just hates him.
He's laughing at everything. He's trying to he's so
But he's scared. He's scared.
You can tell he's scared.
This type of girl needs a guy to just be shut up.
Yeah, but
that's what she needs. She won't be happy.
But not him. Even I'm convinced.
No, what he's doing is fine. He should keep doing that. I'm saying that
she's wrong. Yeah.
She is wrong, and she won't be happy unless she's being verbally abused.
There's
women like that.
But don't you think there's a point? People always make that argument of you could turn that around. I think you can turn it around, but certain people, I don't think even if this guy completely showed up the next day, completely I think you already lose respect to a certain point. I don't think he can turn it around. Even if he started being full, like Dami, I guess you're starting to say.
I'm not Dami, just, like, fully, like, she needs a guy who just doesn't care about her that much. He cares about her too much.
So she wants to simp for some guy, you're thinking.
She just can't handle it. Yeah. She can't handle a guy being...
No, she can handle it. I think she loves this. She likes this.
She likes this dynamic of, like, being super mean to her husband.
Yes, that's the thing. You ever hear people be like, people just like to, it's not even women, just people just like to be angry.
Yeah.
And the type of guy that makes her angry all the time, she likes that emotion. I don't know, I'm summing her up real quick, but that's what the vibe I'm getting.
I've watched this entire episode. That's what I think about it.
Yeah, she likes to be angry. She wouldn't know what to do in a relationship where the guy is in charge. She's used to being... rolling her eyes. I think he's a fucking dumbass. She likes that.
And she'll never meet a guy like that because any guy that, like...
wouldn't put up with it.
Is mentally well and, like, understands... I'm not going to say their value in a relationship, just, like, wants their peace, isn't never going to be with this woman.
Yeah.
They would immediately see that and just be like, oh, okay, I'm leaving.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I'm not stupid. I'm not going to get into this. That's what you were a way to say. You're not going to make me feel stupid when that's all I've been told. From your family. I had told you for months. Do you truly know if that's true or not? No, and I never claimed that either, babe. I told it, but have you heard that from your family? Are you gonna let me speak or no? Have you heard that from your family? Yes or no? I've heard that as a joke, no one's ever claimed to have some relationship with him besides you. How do you jokingly say that to someone when they're being married into a family? I have no idea if I am or am not related to Ben Affleck. And that had been like a running joke in my family. And there had been something serious. And so when Jen started telling people that, I did tell her, I don't think you should say that anymore. I think that's probably going to backfire. Your grandpa was like, yes, like we have met them before.
She is a dumbass for that.
Yeah, no, she's an idiot.
She spread the word and got really excited about it. And then he was like, hey, that was a joke. And she got like furious because she had egg on her face. For a second.
And it's not even that big of a deal. Like, imagine she, like, goes around to every person that she told that to. It's like, hey, they're, like, having a full conversation. I have to tell you something. It's really on my mind. I'm actually not related to Ben Affleck.
I thought this
and they're like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I never
cared.
Guilt has been eating me alive that you guys think this. I just need to remember last year I told you I was related to Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
And how I've been dodging you all year.
Yes.
I don't even know Ben Affleck at all.
You're a piece of shit.
I'll be honest, I haven't even seen Good Boy.
I've told 20 other people. I've told 20 other people this lie. I gotta go tell them.
Why is she trying to dress up like them? That's like a weird thing. Like if you were actually related to them, you'd be like, let me dress up as bud. That's weird.
Yeah. That is super weird. Super like clout chasey, like you said.
Yeah.
Like a long time ago when he was little or something. I had also, you were there. I heard that. So then don't make me feel, I'm not making you feel crazy. I'm just saying, you ran with it when I said, of course I ran with that. I was saying, cause it's a tie-up, you're gonna hear.
Insane.
She's weird, dude.
She's crazy.
She's weird. Look how pleased she is. Like, of course. Why didn't she care about that status? She needs an interesting story. I think, you know what I think it is? People so desperately want to be connected to something or somebody interesting because she can't be.
Yeah.
She's becoming interesting.
She's becoming interesting for being a nutcase, yeah.
Not, or maybe you are. I don't know. Hope we don't know. I feel like this is Jen's battle, and I guess I'll just leave that for Jen to share her perspective. But I'm excited for the Halloween party. I want to show Jen how much I support her. Though I don't fully trust me and Jesse, I'm just gonna move forward knowing where everyone stands.
I'm gonna support my wife. I was like,
I love that's what she thinks too.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
She's on the same wavelength. She goes, oh.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need a man to just put me in my place, honestly.
Oh yeah, we can't say on YouTube. I'll just bleep it out.
Boop.
Yeah, we said the F word.
we said sweet, sweet boy.
We said sweet, sweet boy. That's what we said.
Anyways, back to the Halloween costume. I think that's what we should do for Halloween. How are you feeling about tonight? With with me and Jesse. I'm going to these parties to support you, and like this is a group that you want to be associated with, therefore I'm gonna be there and be positive. The conversation with them was was tough. But again, I don't want to continue to do this with them. I'm trying to leave this up to you. It's your decision to decide if they're good friends or not.
He's playing into her, like, weird social, like, hierarchy.
Do you know what she wants from him?
She
wants him. She wants him to go. No, I'm not going. I don't want to go.
I wasn't even thinking like that as a cool thing to do. I was just being like, if I was put in the scenario where he's expressing, I did not enjoy hanging with your boring friends, and I've done it multiple times, and instead of just being like, hey, they're really not my thing, I'm not going to this. I love you. Have fun.
See, that would be. It's because it's honest, dude.
I just don't want to do it.
If you're just like, I'm just going to do whatever you want all the time.
He was like, look, I really... He just said this. It would have been more cool if he pretended he loved them. Because he's like, oh, yeah, this is great. Then you can pretend. But you just told her,
yeah,
I hate this, but I'm willing to be miserable to let you do this. And he thinks that she's...
To get some kind of, like altruism goodie points from it.
Well, no, he's not wrong. He's being a sweet, caring husband. And she just won't... She's the type of person who will hate that.
Yeah, just hates him. Just absolutely
For being selfless. For being a selfless partner.
So now they're going to dance on that that guy's girlfriend. They're going to dance on it.
Babe, right here, baby.
No, you remember the blonde guy?
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, the guy that's already...
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, they're just fucking him so hard, dude.
This is so mean. I don't like watching. What the fuck is this?
They're all just insane.
I know you have the take of like, oh, then get up and leave. Regardless, that sucks what they're doing. Like, what the type of people that would even want to make someone...
But it's your fault because you're staying. And
so they can do this to you because they...
So just get up and walk away.
Walk away? Leave.
Like, leave.
Her.
Leave her. Leave everything. Leave your kid.
They do have kids, yeah. They do have kids. We don't
leave
think
your
about
kid.
That reality.
Leave your fucking kid.
You don't want to do that. She's probably the source of money.
Okay, any more?
I didn't even think about that because of TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this guy's living in hell. Yeah. He's living in hell.
Time and it's awkward, so yeah. Got this. Alright. Oh, dang, whatever. This is a really good moment for Zach to redeem himself. Bring on the chip.
Said I'd be at this fucking party. If you haven't noticed, this guy has not been involved in any of the drama since he got to the party.
Yeah.
This guy hates these people.
Yeah. And then they do something that reinforces his hate for them.
They fight for an hour, then they fucking simulate fucking his wife.
Yeah, he's just like, I just would rather be home and just playing my video game or something.
Just would rather be home talking to my Uncle Ben on the phone.
Yeah.
Chippendales dancers.
Ben Affleck.
Yes.
I didn't even understand that at first. I was like, Spider-Man.
With great power comes great...
Yo! It's fucking, did you see the new Marvel, bro?
Come on, Zach. Don't let me down. Let it play.
Pause this shit. What's that motherfucker's name? Reacher, Jack Reacher, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, looks like Thad Castle, bro.
Thad Castle, bro. What a fucking jock name. What a fucking beefy boy.
Yeah.
Thad Castle.
You like him?
Yeah. That's daddy.
That's
Yo, that's daddy,
yo,
bro.
That's zaddy, bro.
And then trying to hold me jump in the chairs and you are out with your my sugar dick yes the moment took a while oh better he's what can I go easy.
He's also in like he's not in like he just works out. That's like all he's doing. He just works out of diets.
Yeah.
He's not in like incredible physique or anything.
Her husband is better looking than two of those guys.
Oh yeah, that guy? Yeah, for sure.
This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I literally am thinking it's a joke. I'm watching Zach the whole time and he looks pissed off. You still have strong skin to I don't know whether to have a good time right now. Al, because I know that this is making Zach uncomfortable, and because of how both me and Jesse treated my relationship prior to this, it makes me question their intentions.
It makes me question their intentions.
He doesn't like them. They don't get along. He's the outcast husband of the group because he doesn't fuck with the rest of these idiots.
Yeah, so
they want to stir up shit, and they want to piss him off. And she's putting these dumb people before her husband, and then having the slightest bit of conscience about it now.
I would just look at her in such disgust.
And this is really making my husband uncomfortable. It's like, yeah, she's worried about their intentions because their intentions are malicious.
My girlfriend would be like, no, like, get away from me. What are you doing?
Or
she would be like, let's leave.
Or be like, these aren't real friends. Like, they're trying to make my husband upset.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane.
What is that? I'm looking at Zach's face, and he does not look thrilled at all. Honestly, the show must go on. Why did you do? That was fun. Was that alright? There's alright. Did you not see the performance? No, I'm not reviewing her, but it's
a joke. It's a performance. Stop being so uptight. And I'd be like, I'd be like, yeah. Hey, I'm leaving. Do you want to cut? I don't even care. I'm leaving.
Oh no, okay, I'm not even sure. No, you can hide it. Well, yeah, it's disclosure to on it. You guys all were good sports.
And he goes and hugs them. Is that not crazy?
I mean,
they're like, no, fuck you guys.
I would want to. I don't know how evil it is on the guys because these guys are just kind of being oblivious.
Are they?
I don't know.
That's what I just said. He got mad at a guy for touching his wife. Just touching. Just one finger on her. And then he went and grinded on another dude's wife. And then is laughing.
I get that he's trying to do the, like, talk to him to make him feel like, hey, we're not, like, I wasn't trying to. He's trying to do that thing when you're flirting with a girl and you say hello to her boyfriend. How you doing, man? Nice to meet you. That shit.
Yeah.
This worked and that was fun. Look at you, Smokey. You look good. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah. What even happened? What triggered that? Well, Chase walked in the door, and that's what happened. So, he was from True to Dakota. Yeah, I really mad at him. Because he was, like, not having my back. He's, like, interrogating Chase. Like, you ain't get that true. He's believing Chase. He just wanted to feel validated, and Chase was validating him, and so then he hopped on the train. It sounds like, fuck you, and fuck you, too. At this point, Dakota has Chase's back, so I don't currently know what's going on with our relationship.
These girls aren't her friends either, because if they were, they'd tell her that she's wrong.
No, of course not. I wonder if they even believe that she was wrong. I think they do.
You think they don't even believe it?
No, I think they think she's wrong, and they just are all lying to each other.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah.
A 42-year-old man, Lusaka, has decided to end his marriage after seeing a controversial photograph his wife took with American R&B superstar Chris Brown. That's crazy. Let's see. Oh, yeah, like Chris Brown's gonna fuck your wife, dude.
That's a little crazy.
Yeah, come on, man. He wanted out of that shit.
Yeah, he did.
I can't believe you.
Okay. I like that it took us seeing her to be like, he's fine. Chris Brown, you're good.
Yeah, I can't believe you, bitch.
He bought the tickets to the Chris Brown concert. Front row, baby. Aren't you excited?
He bought the meet and greet tickets. No, go. Do it. Goes and kisses her like, man.
This is the thing. I thought it was one of the girls that got grinded on. That's what I thought.
Get some time in the morning. For us, the Halloween party was intense. No, I know. The Chippendale situation. I think that this is another jab from Jesse and Demi at Jen and I's expense. I don't know in what world they think that they have some right to, like, give us exposure therapy. To force something onto someone, and especially not tell them, I don't think you can claim to have a good intention.
So here's the issue. is I've been around that environment. Swingers, that's so against like their fucking whole thing. Like they're not supposed to be pushy on anybody's boundary. These people are not swingers. If they don't want to swing, they shouldn't be pushing that on them because they're not swingers.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. He's right.
Yeah, it's really shitty situation.
Like a man went and sat down with them, told them my issues I had with them. I talked to them about the issues they had with me. I said some super hurtful things to Jen. I look like the biggest hypocrite in the world. Yeah, I don't feel like that's who I am, and that's like not who I want to be. 4 days later, at their Halloween party with 100 friends we don't know, we're made into the comedy act so that they can laugh. It's a different story if Brett reaches out and says, like, Zach, are you cool with this? Or even the girls. I mean, did they ask you if they could? No. So, I mean, it shows a lot. I do their eyes deep. I did hear Jesse and Demi kind of bring it up jokingly when I was at, Jesse's salon, but I didn't think they were serious, to be honest. I knew partially of what they were gonna do. Brett was gonna come in like, normal costume, rip it off his like the chicken nails. I know that, but I didn't realize how bad this would upset Zach. Good serious, to be honest. I knew partially of what they were.
He just was like, did you know? And she goes, no.
I was gonna ask you if you believed her.
No.
We're gonna do Brett. He's gonna come in like, normal costume, rip it off into like chicken nails. I love that, but I didn't realize how bad this would upset Zach. I just wanted to be the fun friend who just said yeah, and that it would be so awesome, but I didn't really question their intent.
I hate this. She doesn't care about his feelings.
She doesn't care about her husband at all.
What he wants, it's all what she wants. I don't think it's look, it's not about her wanting to see the dude's Chippendale. I don't think she gives a shit about that. I think it's her wanting her fucking friends to approve of her. And she's putting all of that before her fucking husband's. But she doesn't give a shit. She was going to do it regardless. And in retrospect, she only will do this in retrospect to her doing what she was going to do anyways.
Yeah.
She'll do this forever. She'll make decisions like this and then say sorry about it.
She's asking forgiveness instead of permission.
Just behind it, and I also didn't ask myself how I felt about it. They're shitty friends. It's like, this is our marriage, this isn't a game, and like, real friends wouldn't do that, genuinely. Yeah, I feel like I'm tossed in the middle, having to pick between.
You shouldn't feel in the middle of anything, you should be completely on your husband's side, honest. And the fact that you're not means you don't love him. You should probably end the marriage now.
You don't love him at all?
No.
The reason she's in the middle is because she's trying to go, I have to, like, please him. Because he's, he keeps on talking about it. She doesn't actually care how... She's not putting herself in his shoes.
Not at all. She doesn't care at all. She's super immature. Which makes sense, because I think she's, like, only 23 or something. So,
oh, really? She looks like fucking 25. I thought she was, like, actually 28 or some shit.
Yeah, no, she's super young, so...
Between my marriage and all the girls and mom talk, it definitely feels like I have no one to turn to right now. And that's really hard. It's just honest.
You should turn to your husband.
I see a toxic environment and not the kind of place where I want to be, like, honestly raising our kids. I just wish that after the party you didn't put the frustration you were feeling towards Demi and Jesse on me after the Halloween.
I'm done with this. I got it.
Made it about her.
What'd she say?
She made it about her.
In what way? Okay.
Watch it.
I just wish that after the party you didn't put the frustration you were feeling towards Demi and Jesse on me.
Insane. And she can't.
I did wish she wouldn't have
She
done.
can't be the bad guy. She can't do it.
No, because she's going, I wish you could understand that they did this and I was just a victim of this.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have been mad at me. No, I'm mad at you.
She's a complete liar.
For letting it happen.
Complete liar. Crazy.
Alright. Let's say it's the other way around. What do you do? You're with your girl. You go to her friend's party. You don't really like her friends, husbands, whatever. the girls do a little striptease on you. You don't know about it.
I would say no, stop.
Hey, no, you would?
Yeah, whoa, no. Yeah, we're not doing that. I'd be like, we're not doing that.
Can you imagine looking over? I'd be in this scenario, been in a relationship, in a long-term relationship. If I looked over
seeing my girl's face
and I saw my partner's face upset by it, I'd be like, get the fuck off. Like,
yeah. Insanity.
It's just not worth it.
No. Well, that's because you love whoever you're with. She doesn't.
To the Halloween party, Zach got upset about it, and he was jumping to conclusions and putting his frustration on me without getting the whole picture of the whole story. It was definitely triggering for me. I'm not frustrated at you, Jen. You were continually going to these parties and spending time with these people who clearly don't have good intentions for you or for our family. I just also want you to acknowledge the frustration you put on me.
She's a terrible person. She's honestly a terrible person.
Horrible.
She's like a very bad person. This is what bad people look like. I'm serious.
Well, of course.
In any situation she would be put in.
Stays.
I'm not saying she's a murderer or nothing. I'm just saying she has little to no empathy.
No, none.
She doesn't exhibit. She's not a person that exhibits empathy at all.
Yeah, no, I know people.
That means you're a bad person.
I know people like this. Pisses me off. I don't. That's why I'm so done with this.
You're bad. You're a bad person.
Yeah.
You're not a criminal. You're just a bad person.
You see me deal with this fucking vibe for years. I don't know.
Yeah. This is what it is.
Yeah, I am frustrated because I feel like I'm having to stick up and defend our family, and it's making me look like the bad guy when these are your friends. Like, if my friends were doing these kind of things to us, I would confront them or I would drop them. So much was happening. I didn't feel like there was room for me.
Yeah, there was so much ab in my face and male ass. You have to understand. I couldn't have done anything. I'm just a little girl.
I love that there's this fucking, especially dudes who want to just side with women so they think it's they not gonna hit like you hit, bro. Not to be that guy, but there is a weird subset of dudes that will just be like, hop on the like, dude, this guy's so fucking insecure, man. This guy's so fucking insecure, dude. It was a joke, bro.
Yeah, those guys are dumb.
And they'll call us. There are gonna be people. They're gonna call us fucking.
Who cares? They're wrong. You're absolutely wrong.
Because it's not about what they're doing. It's about the sentiment. It's about it made him uncomfortable. And you know what? It doesn't. Yeah, grab no popcorn. But it doesn't matter. This is the thing with boundaries. It doesn't matter if my point is valid sometimes. If you know what I mean. That sounds crazy, but it's all about if it makes you uncomfortable. Everything's a matter of priorities. So if you do something in a relationship, right, and you come to me and you go, that makes me really uncomfortable, and I go, that's stupid. It shouldn't make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That means I prioritize. I want to do this more than this makes you uncomfortable. And for her, it's her friend group. She wants to have her friends. It's not about the guys, I don't think. It's about the friend group. Because
she doesn't want to be alone. Mm-hmm. She doesn't want all of the responsibility of having to confront these people and be like, why did you do this to me? She doesn't want to do that. So she's putting it on a person that it's easier to confront, that she confronts all the time, which is her husband.
That's a good assessment of it.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So it's less about the friendship. I think that's a good point.
She's a coward in the way that, like, she can't confront her friends because she's intimidated by them.
Well, that makes her a little less evil just to be cowardice.
How does it make you less evil to be a coward?
Oh, it's still fucked up. But, like, just if she's just somebody who's nervous of confrontation.
She's so much of a coward that she's hurting another person.
Yeah, that sucks.
That sucks. That's awful. She's a terrible person.
You know what sucks is I kind of like the guy. Like, I like the guy.
Oh, yeah. He's a completely relatable, like, everything he's saying makes sense. He's just talking about how he feels. It's very rare for a guy to talk about, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's a good dude. I think he's wasted on her.
Yeah.
Absolutely wasted on her.
Need to confront them. It felt like Chippendales all over again, just like you being Jen. I'm not to the extent, hold on. No, not Tony, just listen to me real quick. You just listen to me. Not to the extent. Obviously, you're frustrated about the whole thing, and you're frustrated about, not at you, at Jesse and to me, because they're not good friends. I know, but I wish you wouldn't put that frustration on me and you would ask me how I'm feeling, then like, how you're feeling. But you bring me to these parties with your friends and then I get put in these situations. I think there is a lot of things that I do need to take accountability for. I just don't think everyone sees the full context and doesn't see the other side of things. Like, you also have to own up to, like, how you treat me after these situations that I'm not putting myself into. I just honestly felt like pretty, like, alone. Okay, I can't do this. No.
Yes!
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Oh my god.
He turns around.
Awesome. Thank God. You think he turns around?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, okay, so this is an absolute win.
This is bullshit. She completely violated him, and she's crying.
No, it's fake tears.
It's not. I don't think it's fake tears.
You know how quick those girls turn.
I think it's generous to call it fake tears. I think
turn.
She's so fucking nuts. She believes that she was
You
wronged.
think it's like she doesn't... I think she could turn off these tears immediately if she wanted to.
I've seen it happen.
If you're crying, you can't just stop crying.
Sure.
This girl could absolutely stop crying if she wanted to.
Yeah.
She could pull it together.
It makes me so
If one of her friends would have walked by, she would have been like, hey!
Yeah.
Insane.
I'm sorry. But are you gonna hear me out? Are you gonna listen to me? Or are you just gonna... No, wait. I would like to take a break for a second.
She's crying about, if she's feeling anything, is that she feels bad about who she is as a person. She can't handle... This is the discussion we had the other day, you know.
Yeah.
Feeling bad. I don't understand this, like... I think men are do a lot better with being wrong, because we've been taught this kind of lesson of growth comes through mistakes.
Yeah.
And so there's a romantic side you can get into when you're wrong. When you're wrong, you can go, I'm wrong, but I know what can make me even righter, more just.
Yeah, it can make
is
you
by
righteous.
owning it right now, I can become just right now. It can all be wiped clean if I own it and try to be better in the future. Instead of going, she feels so bad about what she does, maybe internally, hopefully, that and she doesn't know where to put it, so she's fucking putting it back on him.
Yeah, maybe.
Instead of having guilt, she's crying because she feels bad as a person. She's gonna make him think that she knows he can just gaslight him out of it.
Yeah, I think she's just trying to be a victim, and that's why he got up, because he's like, I can't believe this is happening, and he's like, can we please cut the cake? I don't want to do
And that's why you keep coming back when you believe someone's better than this, but they're not.
But they're not better than this.
So that's why he's gonna
this.
keep trying to find that goodness in her.
Yeah, because he loves her.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't love him. I don't know.
Will you please cut the camera? I don't want to take a break. I want to openly have this conversation.
I don't care about your needs. I only care about mine.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she's...
I'm not down to have this conversation right now. I'm not getting this twisted on me again. If you're making it about you and how you feel, you haven't considered how I feel.
God damn it, sorry. Sorry, Forrest. Take a couple of Woosahs.
Yeah. Dude, it's being with a person like this is exhausting.
I need a fucking cigarette. This is pissing me off.
We're almost done.
Okay.
No, Miss Slater, I'm not gonna have this put back on me again. Cause you had crazy ass friends. I've been doing so much work to handle things differently, to go about things differently, and Jen is such a sweet, pure-hearted person that I think, yeah, sometimes I feel like I kind of get a little bit, I don't know, but I don't want to eat.
She has absolutely gaslit him into believing he's a bad person.
Oh,
he was wrong.
You're right. I can be a little harsh on her and thinking about my feelings ever. That sucks, you know. I don't just let her do whatever she wants.
And do you understand
I understand that.
Do you understand how this is absolutely emotional abuse?
Yeah.
She's abusing him. She's abusing him in a societally acceptable way.
I know it's his fault.
She will see no repercussions from this.
I know it's...
But you lay one hand on a person.
Yeah.
And it's against the law. This should be against the law.
Yeah, well, it's very... There's a reason for that.
You're torturing someone.
Yeah, but
You're psychologically
It's hard to assess it.
someone.
It's so hard to assess that indefinite lines. Hands on someone is very... You can film it, and this is up to interpretation. This is our interpretation.
A psychologist could...
Yeah.
Could easily assess this situation and what's going on. And be like, yep.
Here's my question.
Jail.
Do you think she can't help it, or do you think she's...
she has a personality. She has a... She has a personality disorder.
You think so?
Absolutely, 100%.
You can't just throw that about. I'm guessing I would. Yeah, I'm gonna give it 98% chance.
Yeah, say anything bad about Jen. I need you to own up to this. I'm not being quiet about her. And if you don't want to be on camera, then you can go. If you don't want to be a part of this, you don't want to be a part of this marriage, you can go. And I'm only moving forward in this marriage if you take accountability.
Oh my God.